2, 3, 4.
Punk art is about being pretty, it's about being loud, it's raw, messy, and urgent. It shows up in music, signs, graffiti, and die posters. Today we are diving into how punk art was born from chaos and changed creativity forever.
Punk is doing what you think is right on your own terms and not answering to anybody else and not letting people tell you how you should live your life.
Punk art emerged in the 1970s in cities like London and New York. These places were facing unemployment, unrest, and they were facing a generation Joe that felt completely ignored. Punk wasn't planned, but it was rather a reaction.
It was a time of not future, and punks that care about tomorrow, educate about new music and the park visual, and rebellion follow the right behind no rules, is just impact. The punk bands didn't just make noise, and they made of the aesthetic play albums, covers, signed the t-shirts, and they didn't all the singles, band like the Sex Pistols and Dead Kennedys didn't hurt decent they great scissors and glue.
Instrument is a zeros machines become weapons. You didn't need to know how to play or how to draw. What made it was the message. That's why punk art looks like ripped paper, crooked letters, and copies of copies.
What makes punk different? It's rough, loud, and fast. It uses college as protest, newspaper clippings, random note letters, power symbols scratched out. Everything that it's layered, noisy, and bold.
Colors mostly black, white, and red. High contrast, dirty textures. It don't look clean because it's not meant to. It's meant to show it.
Punk's like one rule. DNJ, don't yourself, no label, no records. It's yourself, no publish, and your own sign, no gallery. You use the street.
Punk art doesn't ask for permission. It's anti-commercial, it's anti-elitist, it's anti-everything. Every art they do is just for the love of the game and art itself. Everything they do is just a protest for them.
That's why it became part of movements like Real Girl, Word Your Woman use punk signs to talk about feminism, views, and gender politics with the same raw style and the attitude.
A cool fact, a lot punk band made of art it across this great both feminist and political college. That's still the hit hard today in Black Black. The guitarist is brothers painting and shape their will, visuality, and identity.
And the legacy of punk art is pretty much alive. We still got it in street art, in graphic design. We got in design studios that choose the ugly design on purpose. We even got artists like Banksy or movements like Vandalism that all were from punk art.
And you can see it on social media too. Messy visuals, glitchy text, low graphics, no ads, no sponsors, just boys that want to stay quit. Punk art was just a style. It was a scream, a refusal and declaration that art don't belong only in museums. It can live on a wall, in a sign, in your notebook, or on your t-shirt.
You don't need training. You need urgency. You need rage. You need scissors.
And because punk art is not about skill, is about goods.